Good morning, y'all. I'm about to make some sausage gravy here. It is part of my dad's recipe. Bless his soul. Um, he had taught me a few things before he passed away. Then also living down here in Tennessee over 20 years. Of my southern friends taught me some ideas, and then of course the cooking channel. Y'all, we can't live without that. We are doing some quarantine sausage gravy and biscuits. I already made the biscuits earlier. But now we're getting started on the sausage gravy. So, I already browned off some Jimmy Dean sausage. You can use mild, hot, sage, whatever you like. Another favorite of ours is sometimes Tennessee Pride. But I went ahead, round it off, get it off in this pan, have our little bits in there. One thing I learned, okay, we're going to use 4 tablespoons. We're going to make a roux here. 4 tablespoons of butter or some type of fat, whatever you like, to 4 tablespoons of flour. And here, I have been warming up some milk because when we do this, don't like to really use cold milk. I've got my salt, pepper, and some garlic here. Add a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna pepper glands. All right. Actually, I'm gonna use these instead of these. Anywho, all right. Go ahead. I'm gonna add my butter to the sausage bits that's already in there. Get that going. I like to do that because the sausage bits down there, I don't like to scrape it all the way out because I like that sausage flavor a little bit more. To me, it's really good if you leave a little bit of it down there and mix it in with your flour and your butter. But it's equal parts of butter to equal parts of flour. That's how you're going to make your roux. All right. Get this butter going. Let me turn this up a little bit more here. I got my handy whisk ready. Gotta have that whisk now, y'all. So, I know a lot of people are getting probably a little crazy, wanting to get out. But I tell you, take advantage of it. You know, we work all the time, and we don't spend enough time with our kids and our loved ones and things like that. And just take some time and get things done around the house and play with the kids and do movie night, game night. You know, do some yard work with the kids, something. Take advantage of it because not only are they going to realize that this is the COVID-19 of 2020, they're going to remember that throughout their lives, but they're also going to remember of you spending time with them and doing things with them that you haven't had a chance to do because you've been working all the time. All right, now we got our butter going. We're going to whisk in our flour. Again, that's 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of flour. And mix that in really good. Get all those little bits off the bottom. And this is where I like to add my garlic. Just a touch of garlic. Not too much because, and you'll see me not really measure my seasonings because I'm someone who likes to go by taste more than measuring when it comes to my gravy. All the other things I will measure, but with my gravy, not so much. All right. I'm not sure we can see it, but we got our roux going. Okay. It depends also how dark you want this. The more you keep cooking this roux, the darker it will become. And when you do that, you'll have a darker gravy. My family seems to like it lighter. So I'm going to now, since I'm getting all these little bits off the bottom, so you really want that. That's what's going to bring in that sausage flavoring a lot more. Now we'll add in, one second, our roux. I'm going to add a little at a time here. And the reason why I do that is because I want to get it well incorporated. And it also helps get it to temperature at the same time if you do it slowly. Even though I'd already warmed up my milk, I still want to slowly do it, or slowly add it. I apologize. It also gives me a better look of how thick it's getting. I'm a person, I like it in between a thick gravy and a thin gravy. Everybody's different. Some people I know like really thick gravies. Some people like thin gravies. Each of us is different. Alright. It's looking good. So. And when I do this also with the milk, some people will add a lot of milk, a little bit of milk. It also depends on how much roux you have. I probably added just about 2 cups of milk at the moment. If I do add more milk, which I probably will, that will be a little colder because I already got the roux mixed in really well with the warm milk, and that's where a lot of people have issues, is they're adding cold milk to the roux, and that it doesn't get creamy, and you'll see chunks of roux in there if you do it like that. Yeah, here we go. Okay, good. Just getting all well incorporated there. And if it ever comes down to where I do add more milk than I do with the roux on accident, because it has happened, I end up adding a little, like a cornstarch mixture, and I add some water and cornstarch, and it thicken it right up. Alright, I'm going to let that cook for a second, because it looks like I'm going to have to add a little bit more milk, so this is where I start adding milk. There we go. That's good right there. Perfect amount of milk ratio to me. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let it simmer and thicken. If I see that it's not the thickness I like, I will add a little bit of the cornstarch mixture. But if it's not, if it's perfect, then I'll just leave it alone. This all mixed in there really good. And yes, I'm my grandma. I love my little baby girl. She's actually about to turn 10 years old. She's supposed to be here this weekend, and she would be so upset with me right now if she found out I was making some sausage gravy without her. She loves to cook with me. She tells me all the time that she don't get to do that at home, and I'm like, why not? I won't go into that situation. We all have our problems in life, but I do love her. I mean, she is so adorable. She's been having that little attitude lately, and it's cute at a point, you know what I'm saying? These kids, sometimes they got that little attitude. And I take her up hiking with me. I take her to the movies. And that's why she loves to come out here, is because I take her and do things. Of course, you know, I'm a grandma. I spoil my grandchild. Come on right now. Anthony, we need another grandchild around here. Keep that going. Now it's time, I need it to simmer. And at this time while it's simmering, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my seasoning. I'm not going to add it all the way, but I'm going to just add some. Pepper. Sorry about that. We got some pepper going in here. And that's, like I said, I'm not adding all of it. I'm adding some of it right now. Because what happens is, sometimes what happens with this, when you put the seasoning in at first and you don't add any later, it can be not enough salt, not enough pepper, or too much salt, too much pepper. So I add some now, get the roux mixture, gravy mixture all together, get that seasoned, and then once I add the sausage, I'll season again. And I always have my handy spoons around so I can taste every single time to make sure it's not too salty or too much pepper. Of course, my family likes a lot of pepper because we Southerners, you know. Well, I am now. My father was military. We traveled all over the world. He was a helicopter pilot or something years ago. He lost a little bit of hearing, and they gave him a choice to find a different job in the military. And Miss Sergeant came out, and that's what he decided to want to do. Well, no, I take that back. He was a drill sergeant there for a while, and then later on, he ended up being a Miss Sergeant. He went all over the world. Took us with him. Best experience I could ever have. Germany, all over here in the U.S. A couple of my favorite places, of course, was Germany. We lived in Schweinfurt, Germany, Hanau, Germany, Simbach, Germany, Kaiserslautern, Germany. And he would go to like Belgium, all things like that. We didn't go with him when he did those. Did some contests, and he'd come back with plaques and things like that from winning, and it was wonderful. I mean, great experience I ever had. All right. Now, 1 second, y'all. Just a little bit of that is going to need a little bit more of the cornstarch, because as to me, it needs a little bit thickening, but not too much. I don't want to overpower that. I should have had that ready, but sometimes it works out where I don't have to do that, which I like that when that happens. You just make some, like I said, cornstarch and water. See how that works out. But like I said, he had went all over. We won a whole bunch of contests. I wish I could have seen that. That would have been an experience that I would never have forgotten. But what we did experience was great. Um, then he did teach me over the years how to cook, and it was a lot of trial and errors, but it worked out. And when we settled here in Tennessee, like I said, a lot of my southern neighbors and friends just would show me how to cook, and then when that Food Network and Cooking Channel came on, oh, I was all over that. Alright, that looks good. Perfect. Alright. Now this is where I'll try my roux here. And I'm going to turn that down now, because I don't want it to boil. I just wanted it to simmer. Okay. And that's where I can tell you right now, from my experience and our taste, I will need more pepper and more salt. Now we're going to add our sausage to our gravy mixture. This is where it becomes sausage gravy. Mix all this in. And then see that? How it's sticking? That means it's perfect. Okay, well that's doing this mixture there. We, during this quarantine, have also been doing a lot of yard work. We have added maybe about 6, 7 bushes, a couple trees, 3 trees actually. And it's been great. I've been enjoying the relaxation, the cooking, the yard work. It's been great. Today I'm actually going to go hopefully hiking after I do this, if it's not too late, and then later go visit my other son. Alright, now this is where we're going to try to test it to see if it needs more salt and pepper. And that right there tastes pretty good. Maybe a touch more, but not too much. I do not want it to be really, really potent with salt and pepper. Right, there we go. And then stir this up, test it one more time, and that will be it. We will have sausage gravy and biscuits. The biscuits I made earlier, I'm trying to find, and yeah, that just happened, y'all. I found a recipe, and I'm trying to really find a recipe that will be good enough for me, I guess. I'm not a biscuit fan, except for like KFC and Hardee's. They know how to make some, but we made these. They're okay, they taste pretty good, but I'm still on that proud to find that perfect biscuit. But as far as the gravy goes, This is it, y'all. Homemade sausage gravy biscuit. You cannot beat it. It's really, really good. Y'all need to try this at home. If not, that's fine too. This is what my family loves. But y'all have a good day. Stay safe. And again, take time with that family of yours. Do some yard work, anything. Take advantage of it. Don't get mad and just stay safe. God bless.